Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Wednesday morning. We are getting ready for a photo shoot in the desert. The driver's going to be here in 10 minutes, and here I am, about to do my hair. I'm just going to put some quick curls in my hair. I'm going to go in with this wax stick. And now I'm going to go in with my Sebastian spray. I want everything to be nice and flat. If I was being time conscious, I would have just kept everything flat, but of course, I gotta pick the hardest way to do everything, or the most time consuming way to do everything. And then I like to curl one going that way, one towards the front. Like, I flip my curls every time I curl it just to give it more body. And so I'm going to finish this and I will be back. Okay, now spray everything real quick. Oh. I got your charger. No, it's in my backpack. Can you tell that to the camera? And can you tell us a little bit about the nature of that? I think it looked good on camera. So we have arrived to the location where we're going to do the photo shoot at. I wanted to show you the scenery because we are literally in the middle of the desert. Sometimes I forget that we are in the Middle East. But here is my mom getting her photos taken for the photo shoot. She decided to go yellow and then I went red. I don't know what it was, but my hijab would not stay on my head. My mom's hijab stayed on the whole entire time, but in between every photo shoot scene that we did, they kept having to fix my head wrap. And I wanted to show y'all the BTS on what it looks like and how they get the dresses to actually fly. So the photographer has a helper who go in, and every time the photographer do the countdown, she's throwing the dress in the air. And you can see that the dress is clinging to our legs, like, you know, how when the wind blows and you can see the outline in our legs. I'm guessing that the photographer is going to edit everything out. Another thing that I wanted to mention in regards to this photo shoot is that whenever my mom was doing her solo with the camel was just he was not into it. You hear me? I don't really like getting on top of animals anymore. I don't know. I just get like this weird feeling like they be tired of us. And my mom said the camel either kicked her or hit her with his nose or something. He was obedient. Well, I guess a little bit more obedient with me than he was with my mom. I think that once he realized that we wasn't actually getting on top of him, that we was just standing next to him, I think he was a little bit better. But I will say that it is tricky when you're using live animals, trying to do a whole photo shoot. As you can see here, he swayed his head from left to right, right to left, child, okay? But I think our dresses match really well with the camel. Let's see. I'm trying to give y'all a nice voiceover and a good review for the whole entire thing. What are the details would you want to know? So they provided the flying dress. It was really expensive. I think it was like 4,300 dirham. And if I do the conversion, that's close to 1,200 US dollars. I don't know if I miscalculated that. Y'all let me know in the comments. I just did it in my head, trying to guesstimate on how much I think it is once it converts. And so the photographer, she was telling us which poses to do, which at first I liked it, but then it's like, okay, girl, I want to do my own impromptu poses. I don't need you to give me creative direction on all of them. And whenever I would try to do my own poses, instead of doing what she suggested, I'm talking about she would not take the picture. She just kept sitting there. She said, no, 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 put your hands here, put your hands here. And it's like, real. I've been in my body 30 years. I know what poses look good on me. I appreciate your creative direction. But mademoiselle, okay, madame, they always say that here. Hi, madame. But she was a Russian lady. And yeah, so I just went with it. At the end of it, we did get really great photos, so I guess that's all that matters. And you can see that her helper, she just kept having to go back and forth, throwing the dress. I hope that they paid her well, because she did the bulk of the work, for real, for real. So I did want to point out another thing. The reason why it was so expensive was because we did get 2 locations, and then we also did the add-on for the camel. So that did add an extra 600 dirhams for the different location. Our transportation was 600 dirham. You would have think for 600 dirham that they would have gave us something more than a minivan. But you know what? We're just going to be appreciative. We got to our location safe. We got away from our location safe. So I won't complain too much. And it was something else that we had to pay for. I can't remember what it was. But if you don't want to pay, $1,200 US, 4,300 AED, however much that it converts into, I suggest that you get you a flying dress made on Etsy. I would prefer Etsy over Amazon, just because sometimes on Amazon, the tail of the skirt is not long enough. And what I find on Etsy is people that be hand making it. And so you can request that the train of the dress to be a certain length. So keep that in mind. If you're going to travel somewhere where you want to do the flying dress photo shoot, order it ahead of time. You can get one for like $150 US. And I see people do these flying dress photo shoots in Greece and the Maldives, of course, in Dubai. So bring it with you, girl. And then just get a photographer for 2 hours, right? And you will save a lot of money that way. Initially, my mom, she did pre-buy her own dress, but then she left it and forgot it. And she really wanted to do this photo shoot while she was here. This is her 3rd time coming to Dubai to visit me. But I think that overall, it was worth the experience. I am a little bit frugal, but I think that some things are worth paying for. So we got the experience of it all. And what can we do other than just embrace every moment, be appreciative for what we got, express gratitude instead of always complaining, even though it sounded like this whole entire video that's all I was doing. But y'all look at my mama. Look, she is cute. Okay, period. As you should. This second location, we are at Burj Khalifa. So if you wanted to take the pictures with the wings, just put Burj Khalifa into the location, find parking nearby, and you will see a whole line of people waiting to take a photo in front of the statue of wings. Oh, that was another thing. So the makeup artist was included in that as well. So the makeup artist was 600 dirhams per person. So, but yeah, y'all. Anyways, I'll see y'all in my next video. Till next time, I wish you peace, purpose, prosperity.